Hello everyone, my name is Alex Gomez and welcome back to my channel. On today's video we're gonna be sculpting this character based on the design of Patrick Ganas. Patrick, thank you so much for allowing me to use this design for the purpose of this video. We are going to be sculpting this real time, so you can just sit down with me and sculpt at the same time that I'm developing this character. It's gonna take around 40 minutes, so stick until the end of the video. Just share this process with me. So let's get to it, guys. So first we're going to start with the Dynamosphere. You guys don't know where to get the Dynamosphere. Just when you open Zbrush, just press the comma key and that's going to show you the lightbox, or you can just go here to lightbox and it will show you lightbox. You can go to project and select the Dynamosphere. I think I picked the number 3. So after you have the Dynamosphere there, we're just going to start the blockout. I'm just going to turn perspective off just for the blockout. So let's get to it, and I'm going to scale this down a little bit. I'm going to grab my move brush. I'm going to start blocking out the shape of the character. I'm gonna reference or take as a reference the skull that I have here. If you don't know how to change the skull, you can just go into references and into transpose 3D mouse. I forgot which one it was. I think is Cambio. There you go. So you go next. You can change the gizmo right there in the corner right here. So I can just put it here as well, like it is there. So I like to have the skull sometimes, but this one is fine for now. So I'm just trying to give kind of like the rough shape of it. Okay, that's good. Just blocking out. That's what I'm doing first. I'm going to change my mask into a freehand mask. Invert the mask and just pull this out. Okay, something like that. It's Dynamesh. That's too like a really low resolution, so just go with 128. That is too much. 128 and Dynamesh. Okay. So this is what I'm getting here. So I kind of like referencing from this camera view thing. So right there, and also seeing how my model is as well. Not my model, but my character reference that I'm doing here. Okay, so let's keep moving. This is perfect. And then I need to start seeing define, like, not the details, but where my eyes goes, where the ears go. So for that, I'm gonna go get the damp standard, BDS. To get the shortcut for the damp standard, I'm gonna get the ear right here. Doesn't mean that the ear is gonna be like that. No, I'm just, this is just for me, just to reference where the eyes goes, where the nose goes, and where the mouth goes. Okay, so there you go. And I'm gonna keep moving, and this is a blockout. It takes a while to get the blockout. Good. And I'm gonna get the pinch brush. If you want to get those pinch brush, go to 3 Character Workshop from Chain Olsen. I use them a lot. Just gonna get them just to define this part of the jaw much better. And I know this part, it goes kind of like this, because that's a muscle that goes from the neck, the sternocleidomastoid or something. I'm not very good at the name of the muscles, but you can use it like that. Let's turn perspective on now. I'm gonna go with the clay buildup, and I'm gonna build this muscle right here a little bit, just to know more. Keep pulling to it. I'm not getting into any details at all. And I'm gonna build some volume here and attach this part like that. Like that division doesn't go like a straight, it goes you know, like an arc in this part, and build a little bit the Adam's apple, because I know that this is gonna be super straight there. And so let's bring it down just like that. Okay, perfect. Now, something that I see about my model is that these bone cheeks are really pronounced, so I want to get those bone cheeks properly there. So I'm gonna get a pinch brush. I know that this is gonna, I'm actually getting alt, like the invert. So put it here, and so this is gonna be where my like cheekbones are gonna be, and they're gonna be kind of like that, right there. Perfect. Let's get the eyes. So I'm gonna get the BCB clay buildup brush. Okay. Let's Dynamesh this part. I'm gonna carve a little bit more down this part. And some people put an extra piece of geometry here for the nose. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna build it a little bit, not too much. I'm gonna build it, and then I'm gonna move it, and then I'm gonna Dynamesh. So right there, and I'm gonna Dynamesh. Perfect. I'm gonna build more of the nose, this part here. Okay. Perfect. And then I'm just gonna mark the nose there a little bit with the damp standard right here. Okay, the mouth, I know that is gonna go right there. And I'm gonna do the clay build up, and I'm going to put this part here. Okay, so I'm kind of like getting like the rough shape of it now, and don't worry guys that this is gonna look kind of like weird, because it does always look weird in the beginning of the of your sculpts. It's never gonna look like perfect, or always gonna look like alienish, I would say, like kind of an alien. So I need to probably build more volume there, but I'm gonna do it after I add the eyes and stuff. I'm gonna get the pinch brush for a second, and I'm gonna pinch here just to kind of like pronounce that part of the top of the orbital bone. And look at my nose. My nose is curving like that. Actually, the nose is pretty straight. So that's why I don't like to kind of just work on the eyes and work on this, and until I finish I like to work a little bit in different pieces, because I know when I'm rotating I'm definitely seeing that there's some ways to improve there. Okay, and I know that the jaw is really remarked there, so let's do another part here that goes like that, no, with a pinch brush like there. And I'm going to get rid of, with the fill brush, pressing out, I'm gonna get rid of a little bit of volume there, and then with the clay buildup I'm gonna build volume here, so that part of the jawbone is pretty strong. Okay, and when I'm smoothing, it's smoothing really slow, like a slow, not very soft, Okay, I'm gonna do polish here a little bit. I'm gonna polish this part here. Okay, perfect. That's looking much better. And this part is too much. Let's get the clay buildup and get this part a little bit less. And I'm not getting into details at all in this part, no details. Okay, perfect. Then I'm gonna append a sphere. That's gonna be my eye. I'm gonna rotate this, I'm gonna scale it down a lot probably around there. I'm gonna move it to the side. That's my eyeball right there. I'm gonna place it, perfect. I'm gonna duplicate it, and I'm gonna cut it with the slice curve. I'm gonna cut it this side. Yep. No. What I needed to do, sorry. Okay. What I need to do first is scale it up, and now I'm gonna cut it. Let's cut it like here. Why is not cutting this? Oh, that's a clip curve. I was using the wrong one. Okay, so I think that's good. I have this one. I'm gonna duplicate it and I'm gonna rotate it down. And that's my lower eyelid. Then I'm gonna see how this is gonna start looking here. So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm just gonna go to 0.1. I'm gonna zero mesh, because I don't like that it has so many things there. And I think probably I'm gonna go with 1 in this one. Here, let's go to 1 instead and zero mesh it. Okay, and let's do the same with this one. Go to 1 and zero mesh it. Okay, I'm gonna go to the head and I'm going to clay build up a little bit here. Kind of invert. Perfect, right there. Taking a little bit more of volume to it, and then I'm gonna start shaping the eye. So let's grab this one. Let's move it up a little bit because it's not like that straight. Let's take the move brush and just let move it up like that. So it goes right there, it goes straight here, and then it goes down. Okay, now I'm gonna take the small one, or the lower eyelid. Let's move it here, straight there, move it up. Okay, so now I have my probably a little bit more here, and this one a little bit more there, and I might make the eye a little bit bigger, and move it to the side and move it back. Perfect. Okay, so that's pretty good there. I am going to build up some of the, oh no, that one. Make sure they always choose the right sub tool. I'm gonna build this part here more. Right there, Dynamesh. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna get a pinch brush so I know where this goes. Straight. And I think this goes a little bit more like that. The nose. Okay. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Got it. So now let's take this and go C plugin, Subtool Master, Mirror, and Mirror, and do the same with this one. C plugin, Mirror, and Mirror, and do this one. Okay. So we have this part. I'm gonna get the move tool. I'm gonna keep blocking out and fixing shapes here and stuff, because I'm not that convinced about some stuff here. I'm gonna build a little bit more of that bone chip there, goes right there. This line here. Okay. I'm just building stuff here. Okay, not too much details and stuff. Okay. Not getting into details, I will say. Okay. Let's build a little bit more of this part here of the nose. Okay, and I think that I'm ready to kind of like start subdividing a little bit more. So let's let's get this part here, because this is very flat in this part, kind of like that. And let's use the polish, and let's polish this like that. That's much better. This part is really pronounced right there. Okay. Okay, let's see. I still see that there's some weirdness in my head yet, like in proportion wise. But this is kind of like in a perspective, so it's really hard to see. But anyways, I want to pronounce the jaw, like I want like a really strong big jaw for this guy. Like that. It might not look exactly the same, but I try my best, because that it will take forever to do. Let's see. That's kind of like strong you. That's much better. Really strong you. Okay, CB. This. And I normally do the ears at the end. I don't like to get them ready now. I have like a subtool for ears, and I kind of like using it. So I'm just gonna subdivide a couple of times. I'm gonna Dynamesh to, let's say, 512, and let's Dynamesh. Okay. So now I can have like a better control, more topology to work on or work with. So let's do this. And kind of like that. Then I have my lip. It's pretty much kind of like a straight lip. Let's see. Here, probably works much better. Okay, and I know that the beard is gonna come out of there. So one of the things that you have to take in consideration, that like the facial, not the facial, but the facial, the hair, it will change a lot how your character is gonna look. So now I see that the mouth, just press B. If you press B by mistake, you will go back to your original color. Let's move them out a little bit, so because this is like it goes in a curve right there. Okay, it's looking like, it's not looking like yet. It's gonna take a while, but it's gonna get there. Let's get this part there. I know. Perfect. I am going to get rid of a little bit this with the clay buildup. Okay. And nope. BDS. Let's get it right there. Okay. And let's get this. Even though I'm not gonna see it, I just want to put it there. Okay. Looks mean. Looks very mean. Okay, let's take this mouth a little bit down here. Okay, and this part goes straight. Let's go like that. Not as much as a curve, but more as a straight line going down. Okay. And then there's like another that goes right to the ear there, and then goes something like this. Okay. So still, it's looking super weird. It's looking super weird, but we're gonna get there. Okay, don't you guys worry. We're gonna get there. To give the kind of like the primal shapes, or the primary shapes. That's what I would say. Trying to give it to this guy here. Okay. And let's move this part out. Right. Okay. Let's get the goatee and the mustache. So let's go to append, sphere. I'm gonna turn symmetry on. So press X. Oh no, I pressed in the wrong tool. So let's go back. Let's press this one, X. Scale it down. Scale it like that. Scale scale it up, scale it down, scale it like that. Oof. It's probably around there. Okay. Let's turn symmetry. Let's start moving some shapes here. There's something super wrong here. The perspective. Oh, because probably I move it, it's not right in the center. That's the problem. It wasn't in the center. So let's move it up again. Okay. Let's move it down. Okay. And let's inflate this here. And this part goes all the way here. Okay. So I have the kind of like goatee there. Again, you lose your color, press back B, and that's because using the shortcuts of the move tool, of the move brush. That is B and B. So every time I press that, I'm gonna dynamesh this thing. Okay. Okay, that's nice. That's looking nice. Let's get the mustache. So let's append another sphere. Let's select the sphere. And you see, I'm not getting any details at all. I'm just blocking out the shapes and stuff, you know. And that's kind of like goes a little bit kind of like curve. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go with the pen curve. Oh, and that's perfect. I have this, and this part I'm gonna scale it. So this is twist, this is scale, so let's scale it up, and this one, let's scale it up with this one here. Perfect. Go back to your gear and accept. Perfect. Okay, then I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna rotate. Let's change this. So if you press Alt, go to the top, you can change where your pivot point is. So my pivot point is gonna, I want it there. This is gonna be right there. So this is super big. So let's put it smaller. Okay, let's move it down this way. Okay, let's take it like that and go to C plugin and mirror and mirror. There you go. Okay, so let's press X before you start moving stuff, because that wasn't right there. Cool. And I find like this part is really kind of like higher a little bit. So let's move the nose up. I don't know how that's gonna look, but let's try. Right there. Okay, and let's start adding some shapes to the nose here. That's what I say, like you add like the facial features and start changing a lot. Changing, your characters start changing like a lot. Okay, so let's add this part here. One, two, let's mesh this. Because my small is not working as much. Okay. Okay, perfect. Clay build up, and let's take some part here, and let's go to the damn standard. No, the other way. This way, much better. Okay, perfect. It's much better. Let's keep putting that one. Dynamesh. That one, Dynamesh. I just kind of like doing the nostrils just like that. There's some people that definitely they do it different. I just wanted to do it this way. They just mask like kind of like the shape and then they push it up. I just do it with my damn standard just to create a hole there. So I'm just gonna go with my clay build up. Just gonna build a little bit more of this part here and this part there as well. Okay, awesome, awesome. And then I'm gonna start building up this side here of my nose. Okay, let's take the damn standard. There you go. And let's take the pinch brush. I'm gonna pinch this guy right here and kind of like giving a little bit more of details. I think that the nose is super thick, so let's move it down like that. That's great. I think that's looking much better. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the S polish. And there's something about noses that I like to do, kind of like make this a little bit flat right there, and this part flat right there as well. Yep, it's too much. Okay, so we're getting our character looking a bit better right there, as you can see. Let's get this. Part there, brush there, right there. Okay, it's looking much better. So it's getting there. It's getting there. Our character is getting there. Let's go back to the beard because it's throwing me off the mouth. So let's get the move tool and let's move this right there. Perfect. Okay, now let's get the mustache. The mustache. And this is gonna have like a kind of like a transition right there. I'm gonna flatten this out with the S polish. And if it's not making that much difference because the geometry is not helping, so let's Dynamesh this thing. Probably like control the Dynamesh. Go to 56 Dynamesh. Okay. Let's polish. Let's do this one here. Trim dynamic. I use it sometimes just to shave some mass of them right there. So that's kind of like looking. It's getting closer. I'm not promising that this is gonna be like a perfect, but what I'm promising is it's gonna be fun. Okay, so that's good. This is just I'm blocking out this part. That's all I'm doing. And this is supposed to be like the handle of the Excalibur. So, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool concept. Pretty cool concept. Let's go back to this. Let's add some stuff. Now that I have the eyes here, what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna merge the two of them. Merge down the not that one. Let's split to similar. Well, split. Well, I was gonna split to similar parts. So let's merge this one down. Let's move this one down. Let's move this one up, and I can merge just the eyelids. Merge down. Perfect. I'm gonna subdivide it a couple of times. Then I'm gonna take the head. I'm gonna merge down, and I'm gonna merge with this guy here. Okay, Dynamesh. And there you go. I think probably now I can start working with a higher resolution Dynamesh. Let's go with 900 maybe, and then I can just Dynamesh so I don't get those really ugly things right there. Okay, so let's go here and kind of like it goes like that, it goes down. This part like that. No, I'm gonna use the time standard just to get this part better, and I'm gonna use the pinch brush right here, very small, a little bit bigger. Okay, the same here. Around there. It's getting a little bit similar. This part I should move it like that, okay? And then I'm gonna get a pinch brush as well. I think this is too low. I'm just going to see what happens when I divide this part there. And let's get a pinch brush right here, and my hand is numbing. I have to definitely check my carpal tunnel because it's hurting a lot right now. And let's keep going. Up, straight, and up again. Okay. And let's see this part straight like that. Just want to really straight like that, and straight the other one. Okay. Perfect. Let's get this part here. And let's fill some. No, let's fill here this part. Let's fill this part here. Too much. Let's fill this part here. Okay, let's fill this and smooth. Let's fill this and smooth. That's nice, nice. Nice as ice. Okay. Let's keep moving this. I think I can just go a little bit lower here because I can't even smooth this part as much. Okay. This is looking mean. Okay, perfect. So let's make the eyebrows there. So what I'm going to do, I am going to paint the eyebrows right there. Just like that. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm gonna add some details after. Okay, so let's get this much better like that, like that. Okay. Now let's go with extract. I'm gonna extract this. Where are you? Extract. Thickness, I'm gonna put it to 0. I'm gonna extract this. I'm gonna accept. I'm gonna release the mask. I'm going to zero mesh, and I'm gonna put the target 2.1. Zero mesh. Measuring progress. There you go. Let's see how's that looking. That's good enough for me. Yeah, I can just move this. Move. Just smooth it out a little bit as well. And I can do BMZ. Is the oh, I didn't change BMZ. Oh, similar BCM. BCM. Similar BZM, and here I'm gonna extrude this out. So right now it says extrude polygons. You press the space bar, you go extrude all polygons, and let's do this. Perfect. And it's kind of like gonna. I have to fix this somehow because it's not giving me like a nice results. But let's move this, let's move that. I want to keep my poly groups in this. Around there. Oh, explode, oh, explode. Sometimes I press the wrong buttons. There, right there, right there. And let's see remesh, but I want to make sure that it's keep groups. See remesh. That's much better. That's what I was looking for in the beginning, and I don't know what to give me that. So let's go with 0.2 see remesh. Yeah, that's what I was looking in the beginning. I know this geometry is not ideal right there, but I don't care as much about the geometry right now. Okay, perfect. Let's move this side. Let's move this like that. Okay, and let's see remesh this again. Nope. 5. Freeze borders. I don't know if freeze borders at the edges. It's giving me like a weird result right there, and I don't like it. So let's go back to my original one. Let's go back. Sorry for wasting your time here. Let's go this one. Let's go 0.1 see remesh. That's a lot. Now that's much better. Let's see. Let's pull this out. And that's something more as I'm looking for. Let's move this out like that, and let's move this part, out. Okay, let's see remesh this again. Why is cutting me like that, this thing? It's supposed to keep the same. That's much better. Now I'm getting the result that I wanted there. So let's go to the C modeler again and pull this out, and I'm mostly more happy with this stuff here. Not to spend much time. Okay, so that's good enough. Let's turn this off. Okay, so that's much better. And here I can just move this crease like that and make it more sharp. Right there. That's much better. Okay, let's add start adding more details to it. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna go to my face again, release the mask. I'm gonna take this part like that. It goes like this. I'm gonna create kind of like some wrinkles coming from this side, like that, and one right in the middle. And you see how that is stretching so much, and I have to dynamesh that part. Okay, perfect. Probably I'm gonna accentuate those wrinkles with the damn standard instead. I think I'm gonna use the lazy mouse for this. So lazy mouse, you just go to stroke, lazy mouse, and adjust the lazy radius of it, okay? It's just give you more control when you're working with those shapes like that. Okay, let's get this divided like that. Let's go crazy with this, and let's do some wrinkles here. Another one. Okay. And let's define this part a little bit straight like that. Let's get something like that. This is probably too much, but I'm just gonna smooth it out. Okay, let's build some volume in the lip. So I'm just gonna probably use this here. Let's get mask this part. I'm gonna use the lasso mask. I'm just gonna mask the lower lip, and I'm going to fill this part of the lip right there. Okay, that's good. And that's giving us shapes. It's looking pretty cool. Excalibur. Okay, I think I probably messed it up right here, so I'm just gonna that's too much. Let's go with the fill brush and just take some of right there. I think that's much better. Damn standard. Nope, this one right there. Just smooth it out, nice. And that gives me this part that I really like, that goes from the bridge up from the nose, like here. It kind of like gives a nice touch in the characters when you add this part here. Okay, nice. That's kind of like getting there. Okay, so let's go here. Shape some of this part. Okay. Gonna polish this right there. And probably I'm gonna move this part up here. That was where the ear was supposed to be, but I don't have an ear here, so I'm just gonna polish and get it done. Cool. It's getting there, getting there. This part there. Just gonna go with the pinch brush and I'm gonna accentuate that jawline much better. Right there. Perfect. But look how much it changes, huh? Then I think this is good. I'm gonna bring my ear. I have an ear. If you want to see watch a video about how to make ears, I'll link in my description. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to import. No, I'm just gonna load tool. I just select this one because sometimes I lose it and I don't know why. So let's go with my tools, and I have ears. Open. There you go. Have my ear. I'm gonna go back to my thing. I'm gonna go append. I'm gonna bring my ear. It's not like the greatest one, but oh, I saved so much time, because can you imagine like just a video of sculpting ears? Must be crazy. Let's go up. Nope. Let's go here. It's too big. Okay, done. And I'm just gonna modify it a little bit so it kind of like it makes sense of what is this going on in there. Let's move this. Let's move this here. There, like that. Let's move this part out. Let's take this like this. And it just goes kind of like sharp here. So. And I can probably smooth it out a little bit, and because like my shapes are really sharp in here, and the ear is super organic, what I can do is just kind of like stylize it a little bit. Let's see. No, that's too much. So let's take the polish and kind of like give some sharp edges right there, and that's gonna make a difference in the look of our thing. Okay, let's go like that. Okay, let's do some trim dynamic just to get a more stylized thing here, right there. Kind of like have those straight shapes instead of that super organic ears, eh? And once again, don't lose your color. Perfect. Perfect. Let's duplicate this, see, plugin, mirror, and append. Perfect. Let's move this part here of the ear, right there. Okay. And probably this ear's a little bit smaller. We'll say around there. Even a little bit smaller, but then a little bit that way. Oh, I lost my other ear. What happened? There you go. Oh, it's because so let's do split two parts. Let's take this one, delete it now, and let's take this one and go, because I didn't press X symmetry, that's why. Okay, so now that I have my ears, I'm gonna move them up, and let's move them here, select the head and merge down. Okay, and Dynamesh right there. Let's fix those little things that are super ugly, and let's make a hole right there with the clay buildup. Nope, not that one. Not too much, just put it around there, and let's Dynamesh, and I'm good with that for now. That's good. So yeah, perfect. We have our head. We have to kind of like work on our sword right here. So let's give some more details here in this part. Dynamesh this at 512. Subdivided, Dynamesh. I'm not sure how to tackle this, to be honest, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay. I'm just gonna use, I think I'm gonna use the clay buildup, just like that, just kind of like two strands like that. I think that works wonders. Okay, perfect. And then I can take the standard brush, and I'm gonna probably turn off symmetry and just kind of like go super random. That's too much. Super random lines here for the beard. I'm probably like more in this part here. And that lacy radius is too big. Bring it down. Let's bring it down because I need more of these things here. And we have our King Arthur's Excalibur there. Okay. And let's do the same with the mustache. I'm gonna probably kind of like do something like this. Let's Dynamesh this now. Get the clay buildup and let's add some strokes to it. Damn standard, that's probably too big for me now. Okay, perfect. And let's make this a little bit more interesting. Not like that. Let's go like this. My Dynamesh is not working. Huh, that's weird. Lower Dynamesh. Now it's working. 512. I lost all the details there, but I'm gonna use the snake hook brush for this case here, just to get this part more like that. Okay. So there you go, guys. I need to do the braid, but I don't have a braid. I can look for a braid in a website that is badking.com. You can find it, but if you guys don't find it, I'm gonna leave the link in the description where you can get the braid. So next video I'm gonna do the braid, and I am gonna texture. So this is gonna be part 2. So we're gonna just poly paint and get it ready for lighting. Okay, guys, so thanks so much for watching. I know this is a long video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to watch my other 2 videos, to subscribe to my channel, and to like, comment, and engage with me. Follow me on Instagram as well. You can find me there and ask me any questions that you guys want. Okay, so take care, guys, and have an amazing weekend. So see you next time.